Scholastic Audio presents The Puppy Place, Waffles by Ellen Miles, read by Eliza Foss. "What do we do now?" Lizzie asked Mrs. Santiago. Lizzie was used to taking care of puppies, but this situation was a little overwhelming. So many people, so many animals, so many sights and sounds and smells, and a lost puppy. "Well, for starters, let's take a deep breath," said Mrs. Santiago. "No need to panic. It's just a lost puppy. Not the first time you've dealt with that, eh?" She smiled at Lizzie, and Lizzie immediately felt more relaxed. It was true. Lizzie's family had dealt with several lost puppies. She knew what steps to take. She just needed to calm herself down and remember them. "Hey, what's going on? Who's this? Where'd you get the puppy? Whose is she?" Maria ran up to them and got down on her knees to say hello to the happy, squirming pup. "Look at you! Who's the fluffiest?" she murmured as she let the puppy sniff her hand, then climb into her arms. "I should have figured," said Mr. Santiago, smiling as he joined them. "Leave Lizzie for 5 minutes, and when you come back, she'll have a new puppy for you to meet." Maria laughed. "You really are kind of a puppy magnet," she said, grinning up at Lizzie. "But where did this one come from?" "That's what we're trying to figure out," said Lizzie. "Her owners don't seem to be anywhere nearby. I think we should walk up and down the midway with her and see if anybody recognizes her." "Sounds good to me," said Maria, "as long as we can stop at that burrito place. Riding that octopus gave me an appetite." Mr. Santiago groaned and held his stomach. "Not me," he said. "Kind of the opposite, actually." They headed up the midway, past the whack-a-mole game, past the bumper sticker stand, past 3 onion ring spots and 2 chili dog sellers, and a stand full of paintings on velvet. Tigers and puppies and mountain scenes all jumbled together. The puppy trotted along at Lizzie's side, bouncing up once in a while as if to make sure Lizzie didn't forget her. "This is fun. When do we meet up with my person?" Lizzie couldn't help smiling down at the puppy. She was so exuberant, so full of energy. She bounced along as if she were on springs and shook her head so that her floppy ears flipped and flapped happily. Somebody must love this puppy, Lizzie thought. Somebody must be missing her. "Here," said Maria, stopping at a turquoise food truck strung with white fairy lights. "Don't these burritos look fantastic?" Lizzie shook her head. "I guess I'm not hungry," she said. All she could think about was how awful she would feel if she had lost a puppy like this one. "But you go ahead," she urged her friend. Lizzie stood waiting while Maria and her mom ordered. She looked up and down the midway and checked each face that went by. Why wasn't anybody stepping up with a cry of relief? "My puppy! There she is!" Lizzie could just hear it, but nobody stopped. "Why don't you and your mom sit down here to eat?" Maria's dad suggested to Maria, pointing to a picnic table. "Lizzie and I will keep moving. Maybe we can find the fair's offices and have an announcement made." "Great idea," said Lizzie. "Like when they announce lost children." She patted her thigh, and the puppy, who had been gazing at Maria's burrito, popped up to join her. She followed Lizzie as Lizzie followed Mr. Santiago through the crowds toward a cluster of buildings near the home and garden hall, where pies and cakes, quilts and woodworking projects, jams and jellies and homegrown veggies were all on display, waiting to be judged. Lizzie kept expecting the puppy to run off, looking for her people. But she stuck right by Lizzie's side as if the hustle and bustle of the fair was too much for her. "Here we go," said Mr. Santiago, pointing to a sign above a doorway. "Fairground Administration," it said. Lizzie felt relief wash over her. The people here would help them. They would make an announcement, and soon this adorable puppy would be reunited with her owners. Mr. Santiago pushed at the door. "Oh no," he said. "It's locked. They're closed." Lizzie gulped. "Now what?" she asked.